Hello, Libra, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're doing well. This will be your weekly reading for the week of December 15th through the 21st. And during that time on the 15th, we'll have Mercury going direct again, so no more retrograde energy. We will also have the energy of the full moon. So that could be a time of heightened emotions, a time when you can be overwhelmed and anxious, maybe a little bit snappy, changes in your sleeping patterns, which I'm already noticing myself. So just make sure you're getting through that high energy time as we move into the waxing gibbous, which settles us down a little bit more and is a good time for positive changes. Good time to get rid of negative thinking and kind of buckle down and work hard on things that you're working on right now. We will also move into the solstice energy on Saturday, the 21st. So happy solstice to you. And, that's the shortest day of the year, very dark. The sun goes down really early, but it's that time that marks that it's the darkest days of winter are over, and we're going to be moving into a time of new light and more light, which many of us need. I do for sure. I miss the sun in the winter. This will be an intuitive general reading for the energies that you may or may not encounter this week. So please keep that in mind and take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Libra, your overall message for this reading, you get two of them here. Believe in the impossible, and communication is key. All right, let's see what Libra has going on here. See what the tarot has to say about those messages. Believe in the impossible, and communication is key. As I'm shuffling the tarot cards, I'd like to remind you to, not just this week, but every week, notice the world around you. Notice the synchronicities that are coming into your life. This could be an animal that you encounter or repeating number patterns. This could be a song that you overhear, a conversation that you might overhear, just a little snippet of. So watch for those synchronicities and signs as the universe guides you on your unique path. Those are just little breadcrumbs, and really good to pay attention to those things. All right, Libra, December 15th through 21st for Libra. All right, here we go, Libra, your present energy. All right, 10 of Swords. So it looks like you're done with something. You're coming to some sort of ending, some sort of something in your life where you're just done with it. This is kind of the reboot card that you can't take anymore. This could be, with messages that are incoming, and a lot of times this is just internal thoughts that you're having, but it looks like you're going to have some sort of ending here, which of course is always a good time for a beginning. Your current situation is the Chariot. So it looks like you're ready, you're preparing to make a move. I think of the Chariot isn't about making that move, but it's about preparing to make that move. So, I always think of this as the packing the car before the trip card. This is making sure your ducks are in a row before you're about to make a move. So, again, believe in the impossible, and communication is key. You're done with something and it's already on your mind to think, okay, I'm going to move this forward, and here's the preparations that I'm doing as I get ready to do that. At the root of your situation is the Devil card. So here's the card of false truths. This is lack of confidence, fear of failure. There's a lot of energies that come into this. This is a card of addiction. It could be that you're letting go of an addiction, and maybe you're about to quit something. You're making those preparations, like you're ready to leave this behind. This could be again, tarot is a template. This could be in a lot of different areas. This could be something personal to you. This could be something at your job that you're just kind of done this thing. You're having a realization about something that is not serving you. This could be something that's a distraction. It doesn't keep you from moving forward. It can be about things that are half truths that maybe you're just coming to some realization about, again, in some area of your life. We'll see if the cards tell us which area. In your recent past, is you're coming out of an area where that was kind of celebratory. This could be, you could have recently celebrated something in your life, someone in your friends or family. This is indicative. Can't say that word today. indicative of, maybe that you just came from a celebration. Maybe you went to a party this week, something, and maybe something there kind of triggered you into this way of thinking, into maybe looking at yourself a little bit deeper, and letting this thing that's distracting you from moving forward, maybe letting that thing go, and you're just thinking about it with this Chariot. How can I move forward in a more positive way? What's on your mind this week is the High Priestess. So there's something that's coming to you, that's kind of coordinating too with your subconscious, with your dream world, with your intuitive world. That's kind of all coming together here. That you're having a realization, but it's outer and it's also inner. So very, very interesting here, Libra. What is just ahead of you is, yeah, that you're going to move on, and you're going to move on with support. These cups are full, and people have your back as you move forward. So very, very interesting here, Libra. I love this energy. I love that you're letting something that's not serving you go, and you're not quite there yet. That you're going to be moving forward, but you're really thinking about it with this Chariot card. How do I make these changes? And again, if this is inner world, if this is something that just involves you, you believe in the impossible, and you also communicate that to the people around you, because it looks like you have people around you that have your back and will certainly support you as you make these changes. In your advice position is the Knight of Wands. So after you come to these realizations and after you make this preparation, it looks like your advice is to go ahead and move forward with this. You've put some thought into it. You know what's right for you. And this card tells me, don't sit on this. Don't let that energy, that you've come into this knowing. Sometimes you can learn a thing and then not act on it, and then you're back the next month, thinking, oh, I should have acted on, I should have started that diet, I should have done this thing. This is the card of making sure you're taking action in this thing that you're having this realization on. So not only you're preparing to move forward and you have support at your back, but this is saying, don't sit on this. Whatever this information is for you, don't sit on it. It's okay to go ahead and make that move this week. What is beyond your control is, yeah, here we are back to all of these swords, that you're frustrated about this. You're done. You're feeling like you're stuck, but you're not. It's beyond your control to feel like that, but it looks like you do have things that are around you and the energy around you, and you're having thoughts about making the changes. So, again, don't sit on this realization that you've had. Make sure that you're going to take some action this week to move this forward. What is your secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid? A little bit of give and take here. So are you trying to avoid that, or is this your secret desire? Only you can answer that in this question. And this could be in your material world, but it could also be in your private world, just with yourself, that give and take, that kind of arguing back and forth. And are you avoiding that, or is that your secret desire? And ask yourself who you are in this card. Are you wanting to give of the world around you, or receive of the world around you? And that's really there's a lot of choices to be asked with this particular card in this position, is what I'm trying to say. So ask yourself that. And are you being a little bit too hard on yourself, or maybe not even hard enough? So as you're having this realization and you're learning these things, either about yourself or about some situation that you're involved with, it's okay to prepare to make that move. But once you've made your decision, just go for it, because you're done feeling the frustration of it. In your outcome position are more swords. So, the seven is about this is about craftiness and cunning. This could be a card of theft and maybe some hidden agenda. And is this, because it's air energy, is this kind of going on in your mind? Are you fighting this and kind of playing tricks on yourself to not move forward? Really think about it. All these swords, these are coming to I get the feeling that this is more about your inner thoughts, and that you do need to believe in the impossible. If this is a situation that you need to get yourself out of, you certainly have the support behind you to do that. And don't argue with yourself about it. It's okay to make that move, and if this is some situation, it doesn't appear to be, this looks to be inner more than really involving other people, even though the catalyst here um might have been something that you saw in someone, or something has just triggered this way of thinking for you, and this thinking, oh, I need to get out of this situation, and how do I best do it. And you best do it with, communication. If there's someone here that you have a support system, which it looks like you do, you may need to talk to a friend or a family member, and just let them know, this concern is coming up about myself, and I'd like to move forward. I'm a little frustrated. Just make sure that support's there. I feel like it is for you. What's being hidden from you this week is the Page of Swords. So that could be this messaging, when you reach out for that kind of support. Again, communication is key. You need to communicate this to somebody around you, and there's somebody around you that it's okay to let them know your insecurities. And it looks like they're going to come through with a message of support, and let you know that you do have that kind of support at your back as you move through this quickly, and get through this. I feel like this is a change that you're wanting to make this week, and it'll be positive for your future on down the road. Whatever this devil is, whatever that you feel like is kind of holding you back. The devil's looking directly at you. You know the things. We all know the things that are holding us back, and it just looks like you really need to take a look at that yourself. It's coming to your mind this week, so pay attention to that. All right, Libra, let's get a final message card here from the Soul Oracle deck. I love this. I feel like this is a very positive change for you, whatever this is. And you can do it. I'm just going to give you those encouraging words. You can do it, and you have people around you that do support you as you make this move. And it'll get easier next week and the week after. All right. Work with devotion. So, yeah, put your head down. Again, this high priestess is letting you know there are other things, inside of you that are letting you know, yes, this is the best path to move forward on. This could be, a dream that you've had. Something has triggered this. I want to make this change. And again, I get the feeling that this is personal. This is just something within you. It could be just a change to do things in a more positive way, maybe with your health or your relationships, or just the way you are every day. There's going to be some positive change that you want to make. You're getting ready for it, but it looks like you're going to get through it this week. And I feel like it's going to be a good thing. Again, it might be a little bit more of a struggle this week, but as you go down the line, next week will be easier. The week after, it will get even easier as you make these changes, and it's just positive for you. You have to kind of think of the far reaching, think of 6 months down the road, that if you change this thing that's been on your mind, what a better place you're going to be in 6 months. So keep that in mind, Libra, as you're working through the situation this week. I really do appreciate your time here with me today. I hope there was something in this reading that you can take away and use in a positive way in your life. If you're comfortable, please share and leave a comment. Let me know what you're going through. I love to get that sort of feedback. I do post weekly readings, so feel free to join me next week. We'll see if this situation evolves, or if something totally different comes up with you for next week. And I will have some extra time coming up for private readings. So drop me an email if that's something you're interested in. And as soon as that time becomes available, I'll let you know. And also, if you enjoy my reading style, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel, and I really would appreciate that. So, Libra, thanks so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.